What's up? What's going on? Why you guys acting like somebody fucking died? It's fucking Friday. You guys are like somebody fucking like, what's going on? My lip just touched this mic. I'm scared. This room looks like the place where they used to auction slaves. Like, what is this? What the fuck is going on here? Some white woman said, Jesus! Oh, a casting couch. This looks like a place where a white man asks you, how bad do you want it? It's scary. What's going on, you guys? I left the country for the first time not too long ago. So I went to Canada. I was in Vancouver. It was cool. I was really concerned because everyone told me Canada was very diverse. And the first few days I was there, I didn't see any black people. So I was very concerned. So I asked the local white people, I said, hey, where do they hide? And they presented me with a relic in the form of a Popeye's box. And they were like, if you burn this under a blood moon, 3 black people will appear and ask you for a piece. Like, that is how this goes. No, but I did eventually see another black person, and it was the equivalent of seeing a raccoon during the daylight. We both just stopped and stared at each other. And then he ran into a bush and I never saw him again. Like, that was just that was it. Also, I had the worst burrito of my life there. It was so bland. And then what made it so bad was there was a Latino man who gave it to me. It felt like a hate crime. I was like, poor K. Like, what? Shit, missing all the seasonings. Where are the Mexicans in LA when you need them? God damn. We went through a little bit of a weird midlife crisis. I know that's hard to believe because I look like a buff 13-year-old. Yeah, this white woman recently told me I look like a Pokemon trainer who took the wrong path in life. And she was right, she didn't say that shit, bitch, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, but like, I'm in my 30s, and I know I don't look old, but I feel old, because I'm like, you know, having these weird like midlife realizations. Like, I still have a day job, which doesn't help. I'm a barista. I work in Silver Lake, which is basically a vegan Skid Row. You ever had a homeless person talk to you about 3 different homelesses? Like, that shit is weird. My day is made up of telling white women no and fighting off racist homeless people. I don't know, which is more terrifying. If you told a white woman no, it's quite scary. They become feral. It's like, I told this white woman we're out of almond milk, and she was like, what do you mean you're out of almond milk? And she had this poor 10-pound dog in a death grip in her armpit. And the dog was like, what do you mean you're out of almond milk? She's gonna beat me when we get home. Also, hey, thank you. Furthermore, how you gonna be racist and homeless? Pick a struggle, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how much white audacity you have to call someone a nigger from a box? Like, sir, you're on the linoleum. What are we doing? I had this homeless white guy come to my place of work. He asked me for a cup of hot water. I was like, here you go. He goes, thank you. White power. I was like, you're welcome. What the fuck? I was like, sir, you came here saying that shit. You better go. He goes, okay. Nigger Christmas! And he said, sir, you still need to leave. And the proper term is Kwanzaa. Thank you. Education. He came back and offered me crack the next day. At 7 in the morning. Apparently coffee's not the best part of waking up, y'all. This man kicked over the door. He was like, hey man, you wanna hit? And he started waving a crack pipe at me like it was a chalice. He was just like... I was like, no, I got a nice cup of coffee. He goes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Those rules don't apply to crack, sir. This white woman in Sacramento, I told that joke in Sacramento, this white woman, she like walked up to me after my set, she goes, you know, I feel like you should be more empathetic to the homeless. Okay. I was like, bitch, I'm under 5'9". Anybody can catch you. Okay? I startle easily, I might bite you, you don't know. Like, also, being homeless does not absolve you of racism. And I'm petty. Like, I will take his only blanket, wash it, and wear it as a cape. I don't give a fuck. Like, hi, whole silver to my apartment. And, I don't give a fuck. Fuck. Also, you know what else sucks about being a barista? All my coworkers in their 20s. And they all just talk about fucking TikToks and failed relationships. And I'm like, bitch, I have heartburn. Leave me alone. Do you have Tubs? Jesus. Yeah, working there is made me realize that I feel like white people be tripping at every tax bracket. It don't matter. Y'all need to be rich, poor, it doesn't matter. Like, at this point, I feel like racism is like herpes for white people. Because 1 in 4 of y'all are just brimming with slurs, just waiting for that first nigga to leave your lips. There's just fever blisters everywhere. It's fucking. Oh, now all of a sudden y'all don't know herpes symptoms anymore, huh? All of a sudden, you're like, what's that? This is making me feel old. I come from a traditional family. I grew up in the South. I grew up in Florida. Exactly. No, every time I tell people I'm from Florida, they treat me like I'm a fucking refugee who escaped like a terrorist regime. Yeah, I know. Florida's fucked up. I feel like Florida is what happens when you leave white people in the cleaning aisle unattended for too long. It's just like, it's like Orlando, Miami, and the Deliverance. Just like, that's just like no teeth, all racism. You know what I'm saying? Who is the person in the audience keeps saying Jesus every time I say something? Every time I say something shocking, she says, Jesus! Jesus! Did someone bring a Christian to a comedy show for the first time? I'm just waiting on that first hallelujah! No, but I was raised Baptist, and my family like is either like you go to college or you go to the military. And so when I told them I was going to do comedy, you know, they look at like they just think I'm out here telling jokes and sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, two things can be true at the same time. Listen, times are hard. Eggs are $8. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at me like that. I ain't sucking dick for no eggs. It was a frittata. I'm saying, we're gonna jazz it up a little bit first. No, but like, honestly, look, I have this aunt, and I feel like every time we talk, she's a big shady. Because she asks me the same series of questions every time, without fail. She's always like, hey baby, how's LA? I'm like, good. She's like, still telling jokes? I'm like, yeah. So you getting paid yet? I'm like, yes. And laughter. She's like, you met a nice girl yet? I'm like, bitch, you know I'm gay. We've been through this shit. Don't be funny, bitch. You know, she's like, when did you know? Just so, don't ask gay people when they fucking knew. So I just like to fuck with her, because why not? You know what I'm saying? So, last time she asked me, she's like, when did you know? I was like, when you touch my lip. That was when I knew. No turning back. Oh, like that was Oh yeah, I looked down and see the only black guy within a mile. He's like, nah, bro, come on, man. Man. This is the part where I alley-oop all the straight men in the audience. Like, sucking dick, what are you talking about? He was cool. We liked him. No, but let me give a like actually profound answer. Like when I knew, it was in high school. It was during my straight career. It was very lucrative. I was just like bitches. I was like pussy. And that's how you know I was gay, because I was grabbing girls' kneecaps. Like I wouldn't even grab them pussy. I didn't even know where it was. I was like pussy, and they were like, "That's my nose." I was like, "Okay, cool." All looks the same to me. No, but me and my girlfriend at the time, we were trying to have sex, and it ended up being the equivalent of trying to open an uncooked clam with a half-boiled hot dog. I'll let y'all sit with that for a second. It was like a fucked up game of Bop It. I was like, twist it. Pull it. Bop it. She was like, nigga, you gay. I was like, cool. So I just did the only thing I knew to do in that instance, and I just politely braided her hair and sent her home. You know what I'm saying? You guys have been fun. That's my time. You guys ready for the next comedian? You guys ready for the next fucking This next comedian has a comedy special dropping next week on Dropout called Unmedicated. You guys give it up for Mr. Adam Conover!